everyone, my name is Jelly, but you can call me Jelly, Eli, or just Jelly. And today's topic is all about my last video requirement for PBTE 5013, the teaching profession, my EPortfolio. These are the things my EPortfolio is consist of. Documentation for the subject, takeaway from a documentary film, takeaway from a research article, general conclusion, and lastly, message to your course facilitator, classmates, and future students. A socialization is a vital skill that every educational profession needs. Teachers are expected to know their responsibility to this respective institution for them to be able to become an active member of the society. The documentary film I choose is Ang Mga Guro sa Manini, a documentary of Gary David. Question: bilang isang guro, handa ka bang suundan lahat para lang makapagturo? Kung oo, ang taas ng respeto ko sa iyo at saludo ko sa iyo. Leading Elementary School is one of the farthest schools sa bayan ng General Nakang, Quezon. Para lang makapagturo dito ang mga guro, kailangan nilang umakyat ng bundok at tumawid ng mga ilog dala-dala ang kanilang kagamitan sa pagtuturo. Hindi lang isa o 2 oras, kundi 2 araw lang naman na lakad ang kanilang kailangan lakbayin para lang marating nila ang eskwelahan na nabanggit.
Pero gaano man kalakas ang kabog sa aming dibdib, sadyang mas malakas ang ulong ng tungkulin. Matapang na sinuong ng mga guro ang mapangahas na tubig. Pero walang anumang ulan at kulimlim ang makakapawi sa liwanag ng mukha ng mga bata ng Malinig.
To tell you honestly, I was actually crying while watching the whole documentary film. Kasi yung tama niya dito eh. Masyadong malalim. Naalala ko lang, one of the major reasons that influenced me to pursue teaching is yung pagsama-sama ko sa mga outreach program kasama ng mga volunteer teachers, wherein yung pinaka-project ng group namin is to reach out of school group and aid the kids na nakatira sa remote areas na hindi madalas napupuntahan or naaabutan ng tulong. Karamihan sa mga bata doon ay kulang sa kaalaman, bulag sa katotohanan, sa kung ano ba talaga yung kalakaran sa mundo. There's also one scene in this documentary film wherein yung isang female teacher is in interview. This female teacher is kakapasa lang ng board exam. Bagong teacher lang siya, bagong graduate. And her first assignment is Malining Elementary School. Makikita natin dito that this teacher is nagka-question siya kay God. Bakit ganito yung journey niya? Tinatanong niya rin mismo yung magulang.
Sakit na ang buong katawan mo, pero kapag tumigil ka, hindi ka pwedeng tumigil. Yung kailangan namang magpatuloy dahil hindi mo mararating yung pupuntahan mo kung hindi ka tutuloy. So kahit ayaw mo na, napapagod ka na, nanginginig na yung tuhod mo, ayoko na matatawag, nanay. Magdadasal ka na, Lord. Bakit po ganito?
Pero ma'am, sa totoo lang, I always believe na for you to be an effective teacher, you need to get your student appreciate you, to like you. At sa ginagawa mo yan, laki ng impact mo sa iyong mga estudyante. Nakikita nila yung effort mo, yung paghihirap na ginagawa mo para lang maturuan sila. Teaching means taking risk so that student will put aside their fear. At sa ginagawa mo, lahat ng takot nila na isasantabi mo, nawawala. Nagkakaroon sila ng pagpupursige lalo na mas maabot yung mga pangarap nila kasi nakikita nila kung paano mo sinasakripisyo yung oras mo, yung panahon na dapat kasama mo yung pamilya mo para lang maturuan sila. Nagiging inspirasyon kanila para magpursige lalo sa kanilang buhay para lang hindi lang sila magstay sa kung asan sila ngayon. Ma'am, be the teacher that student, make them willing to learn more. At sa ginagawa mo, mas nagkakaroon sila ng tiwala sa sarili nila na lahat nila kaya. Teaching means taking risk so that students will put aside their fear as well as you them. Be an inspiration to your student. Be the teacher that students make themselves willing to learn more. Humble yourself with the intelligence you already have so that students can flow with you and trust you.
Po, kami bilang teacher, maging inspirasyon kami sa kanila para mag-aim sila ng maganda para sa future nila.
Malayo pa lang kami talaga doon sa tanaw pa lang kami. Yung sasalubungin ka po. Tapos yakapin ka, ma'am, namimiss na kita. Ma'am, hila-hila po nila ako sa kamay. Yung tanggal pagod po.
Kung pag-iisipan mong mabuti, marahil di mo aakyatin ang napakalayong lugar na ito. Marahil susuko ka sa kalbaryo.
Kapag kami umaahon, pinakang nakakapagpagaan ng aming loob yung kahit na malayo, pagod kami, darating sila rito, kasalubong sila sa amin na tuwang-tuwa sila. May mga malalakas ng loob ng mga guro kagaya namin na bisitahin sila.
Gawin yung trabaho mo dahil siguro may purpose si God, kaya ka inilagay diyan.
Sila na marahil ang pinakadakila sa mga nakilala kong guro. Ang mga guro ng Sitio Malining.
Research article na napili ko is Teachers' Professional Development in School Review Study. The article states that school with strong teacher communities seems to have a higher student achievement. It's said that collaboration between teachers produces a number of benefits with significant impact to their students' personal lives. So keeping that in mind, we can help ourselves as future teachers to engage with each other, to help each other. We are not just helping ourselves here kasi. We are also helping our students to improve the classroom into a better place for learning. Kasi diba, once na nagtatanggap tayo ng advices and whatsoever, nagkakaroon tayo ng improvement sa sarili natin. Mas alam natin kung ano pa yung
kailangan natin i-improve sa sarili natin. So, kung paano natin mas matuturuan yung mga estudyante natin.
It is also said in this article that professional learning in context is the only education that ultimately changes classroom practices. But what is professional learning about? It is actually a process where teachers engage to stimulate their thinking and professional knowledge. It is a process where the teacher ensures that their practice is critically informed and up to date. We all know kasi that time is passing. Traditions are changing. Children is becoming more and more fierce. So, studying this breaks the generation gap and makes a healthy room for the students. Knowing their ways and how they speak can make them willing and eager to learn further information. Importante sa mga teacher na alam natin or kilala natin kung sino yung mga estudyante natin para mas malaman natin kung paano natin sila i-approach. Paano yung approach ng pagtuturo natin sa kanila. Flowing with them makes everything more entertaining. Going with the latest trend can be also a big help in grabbing attention para yung focus nila sa pag-aaral andun. We shouldn't expect teachers to know it all. The teaching profession is, after all, an occupational field in education that is in charge of forming the minds and heart. They are still learning, not just from their students, but also from their co-teachers. The school also must understand that being a teacher doesn't mean being perfect. We are humans, after all. We forget things, we make mistakes, and those imperfections are what make a room for improvement and betterment. As future teacher, we must know that everything is evolving. From beeper phones to smartphones. From having no internet to connecting with people around the world through social media. We must admit that every generation is different, but we still need to understand each other to break the system's hindrances. We should accept that the older way of taming and making the children learn is no longer effective. So for us to shatter that barrier, we should learn from the latest generational trend to provide youngsters a quality education. They deserve to know more information. They deserve to know the basic knowledge that will lead them to have a fine life in the future. And so, considering things like this not only help us teach them better, but also help them build a brighter and greater future ahead of them. And lastly, message to your course facilitator, classmates, and future students. Hi Sir D, mapagpalang araw po. Sobrang thank you po sa walang sawang pag-intindi sa amin. Thank you po kasi hindi ka lang namin naging professor, naging parang ama ka namin. Ginaguide mo kami para malagpasan namin yung mga challenges na kinaharap namin ngayong semester. Thank you Sir D kasi in-inspired mo kami para mas pagbutihin palalo yung ginagawa namin. Hindi ka lang po nagtuturo about subject, tinuturuan mo rin kami ng mga life lesson na pwede naming madala kahit saan kami pumunta. So maraming salamat po Sir D. My classmates this semester, super thank you for being my inspiration to do better. Yung pagsabayin ng work at pag-aaral is not easy, pero dahil sa inyo, kinaya kasi pinatunayan niyo mismo na lahat kakayanin pag may pangarap na gustong abutin. Special thanks also to Ma'am Risa, Ma'am MJ, and Sir Arwin. Kasi before na super mahihain ako, kaya yung madalas kong inaabala pag may question ako about sa assignments natin. Thank you also to Ma'am Mary Jill, Ma'am Jan Marie, and Sir Arwin again dun sa biglaang pag-video call ninyo last Feb 14. Sobrang memorable nun kasi hindi ko siya makalimutan kasi yun yung parang kauna-unahang pagkakataon na naging makulit ako. So, super thank you. And lastly, to my team, PBTE Sports, top global ML players, Boss Lai, Boss Kimi, and Boss Arlene. Super thank you kasi aside sa bisitan, kulitan, asaran, moments natin, tsaka yung pang-answer natin sa game, sobrang na-appreciate ko yung mga late night talks natin kung saan nagiging tito and tita mode na tayo. Lahat ng bigat dito, lahat ng tumatakbo dito, nasasabi natin. Sa totoo lang, magaan siya kasi nakakatanggal talaga siya ng stress. So, super salamat. And to my future students, you can call me Teacher Je. I'll make sure na marami kayong matututunan sa akin, not just about the lesson itself, but also about sa iba't ibang aspeto sa buhay na maaari nyo madala kahit saan kayo pumunta. Mga life lesson. So, I'll make sure din, i-guide kayo ng maayos ni Teacher Je at gagawin niya lahat. Huwag lang maging boring yung klase mo sa kanila.